Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Dave here from the Bear Pit TV, and today we've got another video in the build-up of Sunday's game against Liverpool. Today I'm going to be running through my preferred 11 for the game on Sunday, so let's get into it. In goal, I'm going to go with Jakob Haugaard. As you can probably see, I've got a graphic on the screen with the formation. You can see the team a lot easier on there, so it'll be on there the whole way through. I'm going to be running through this. So in goal, as I said before, Jakob Haugaard. Now, he had a little bit of a blip against Swansea in the second half. Now, it wasn't his greatest of performances, but it was his first ever one in the Premier League. Now, we can't judge him just based on that performance. We need to see him have a run of games and see how he can do and whether he can actually cut it at this level. We need to see that. And I think this is another game where he can really test himself, because Liverpool are a lot better team than Swansea are. And if he can do it against these, it shows that the Swansea game was just a blip. So for me, I'd start him over Shay Given. I know a lot of people would start Shay Given for his experience, but we need to give Haugaard that run of games, and I would start him in goal for the game on Sunday. Now, back four, there's one major change in the back four for me. So I'll run through it. I'm going to go with Phil Bardsley at right back. Been doing great in the last couple of games. Watford and against Swansea, he's been doing really, really well. So he stays in at right back. Ryan Shawcross comes back in because Jeff Cameron's a doubt, and Ryan has been training in the week, and Mark Bowen's been saying he's been looking good. They haven't seen any problems, so it looks like Ryan's going to be starting again, which is going to be great to have our captain back. Hopefully he doesn't pick up another injury, because that wouldn't be very good for us again. We need him now to the end of the season for that leadership qualities that he has. And I think if he stays in there, he could help us a lot to win a lot more points. So Ryan goes in for me, alongside Philip Volscheid. He's been brilliant all season. Don't really need to say much about him. He's been fantastic. And then down the left-hand side, as per usual, is Eric Peters. So that's my back four, one major change in there. Now, the midfield is where it gets really interesting, because there are, like I said in the defence, a couple of key players out. There's some people returning to the midfield, some people out. So, leaving the midfield is Glenn Whelan. So what I do now is put Janielli and Bula in that defensive midfield role to see how he can do, see how he operates in that more defensive role, because we've seen him play in the box-to-box, how Steven Nzonzi played that sort of role in the last couple of games he's been playing for us. Now we need to see him how good he is defensively, so swap him with Glenn Whelan, because he's not going to make it. He hasn't trained for the later part of the week, so it looks like he's going to be a major doubt for the game at Anfield. And then play Ibrahim Afellay just in front in the box-to-box role, because he showed against Swansea just what he's been doing all season. He was fantastic again on his birthday, grabbed the goal and operated the midfield like we wanted him to do from that attacking mid, but maybe drop him back just to see how he can do there, because I think he could do a real good job there where Mbula normally plays, because then it lets the front four do their job as well. And now the front four is where it gets really exciting, as it does most match days for Stoke City, and that's going to be on the right. Xherdan Shaqiri probably will come back in after his hamstring injury that he suffered a couple of games ago, but it looks like he's back fit. He's trained all week, and Mark Bowen did say it's going to look like he's going to come back into the side, so that's going to be brilliant for us to have Shaqiri back on that right hand side with Bojan in the middle. Scored that brilliant goal. Probably shouldn't have been taken off against Swansea. That was probably the cause for our downfall in that game. So he slots back into that centre attacking midfield role with Marko Arnautovic, our top scorer, on the left. Hopefully he can get another goal for us and keep doing the job that he's been doing all season on that left-hand side. And then up front, I'll go with Joselu, because, like I've said in the last couple of videos, he needs that run of games, similar to how Haugaard needs it now. Joselu's right in the middle of it, and he needs to keep playing. Because he did miss a couple of easy chances against Swansea, but hopefully in this game, if he gets a chance, he can take it, and that's why I'd start him up front. So that's my 11, and now what I want you to do, let me know who you would start against Liverpool in the comments down below. And as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and cheers for watching.
How did it all start with Stoke for you?
I was 15, I was playing at Stone Dominoes, and scout Ian Challoner spoke to my dad, and they asked me to go on a 6-week trial.